Okay, sir. Hi. Yeah, thanks for joining, sir, once again. Dhirendra Kumar Singh. So, thank you so much for subscribing to our MLOps Specialization program. So you have just completed our program that is from our April batch. So, which you have taken either advanced or maybe advanced plus, where you get another opportunity to retake our program in next batch. Okay. So maybe like we will. This is just a feedback session,
Yeah.
just trying to get some insights from you. So about our program, and again, this would really help us to shape ourselves better in next upcoming batches. So maybe I would like to begin my conversation just to know a bit more about you. I mean, just can maybe you can try to explain. So what you are doing right now. So what kind of a job that you work, and so yeah, maybe we can have a conversation with that, and then we will ask a couple of questions. Please go ahead.
Okay. 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 See, basically, I'm teaching. I'm teaching since last 30 years.
Okay, got it. Okay,
Okay. So I teach in the college and computer science to the students.
got it, sir.
And see, it's I love to learn new things.
Got it.
And I've done number of courses to just to enhance my knowledge.
Okay, got it.
Okay. I was having a little bit of knowledge about the MLOps, but when I saw your course, so I decided to join it, and I can definitely say that I've learned a lot of things.
Okay.
Previously, I was only knowing that we can do MLOps using AWS,
Got it. Got
but
it.
through your course, I've learned a lot of things, how to do it from scratch
Okay.
and up to the advanced level. I've learned a lot of things.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, so it was wonderful thing. Whatever you taught us, it was very wonderful,
Thank you,
and
sir.
definitely I think that I would be able to use it later on if I'm getting projects and some work related to MLOps. So I
Okay.
would be able to use it. And I
Perfect.
definitely want help from your side. What are the opportunities which I can avail, and what are
Got it.
the things, how I can use this learning in uh, doing something better in this field.
Exactly, yes, sir. So definitely, because as
In
part
your
of
head.
as part of your advanced or maybe advanced plus plan, so definitely you get this technical job support. What you're talking about, let's say when it comes to advanced, you have 6 months to advanced plus have 1 year of technical job support. So which is being used by a lot of participants
Mm.
already. It may be building their. So few participants they ask, okay, Sharat, I just want to build my own portfolio, like what you're trying to ask. Maybe you want to build projects, maybe you want to take someone else projects in industry, like maybe a freelancing, or maybe like you want to give some services for other industry. So let's say you want to get started, let's say even though after completing a program, so you have an expertise to do that, but what if you need some mentoring support, some documentation, some guidance. So as part of this technical job support, definitely we can able to provide. And few other participants, they also
Mm.
use this technical job support for, let's say, I mean, we do help them streamlining their interview process. Basically, people's ask, okay, people's comes from various different backgrounds. Okay, they say, okay, Sharat, I
Okay.
have 2 to 3 years of experience. We have people's from 15 years of experience. Okay, they are applying for lead roles like MLOps specialist, MLOps architect kind of a roles.
Mm.
They ask a question. Okay, so before they are applying for interviews, we ask them, okay, we will have a
Mm.
discussion on a job description. Okay, let's try to understand how does your resume looks like, whether it fits for the job description, especially for the companies that you're applying for. So
Okay.
then we give insights for them. So this is what we do in a job as part of a job support. As per yours, like basically, let's say you need an assistance in what are the projects that you're going to work in future. Definitely, we can able to help you in that. Thank you so much, sir. So then a second question that I would like to ask, probably you have seen our the program curriculum and the structure is. So what I'm trying to ask. Okay, so like you can see that we have 13 modules, and where we say it is a 360-degree view of MLOps. The reason is, okay, so we do cover three different cloud platforms, that is AWS, Azure, GCP, and the fourth pillar is we say open source tools. Because the reason
Yes.
why we came up with this particular structure, because majority amount the workloads today in the world happens on these three cloud platforms, AWS, Azure, and GCP. So because they are the major market stakeholders, even though there are different cloud platforms. And again, we did cover open source tools for one pretty much good reason,
Yeah.
because even though, let's say, if an organizations are using cloud platforms, they do use open source tools, Dockers, Kubernetes, what we discussed, or maybe like tools like MLflow, Kubeflow kind of a stuff. Basically, they want to cut down their operational costs. They don't want to burn a lot of money
Yeah.
just using cloud platform. And again, and considering how do you think about our curriculum and again the structure of a program? So every weekend you know that we are having a live sessions, and every Monday you get access to the recordings, and every Tuesday and Wednesday we do something called debugging sessions. Okay, so is that really benefiting for you? Like something that you're missing in the live sessions, is that helping you in a debugging
Yeah,
session?
of course.
A few words about that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. There number of times when I was missing out something, and I've joined 2 or 3 debugging sessions where the problems were solved, and whatever the subways or the issues which were there, it was quite they were resolved, and I was able to understand more. Because
Got
a
it.
number of times when we are going through the session, there are few things which we miss out. So in the
Exactly.
debugging session, I've learned a lot of things. Okay, I've
Right.
seen your recordings also. So for example, in the case of this Google Cloud platform, there's one thing where it was giving me error.
Got it.
So when I saw your debugging session, I came to know that I was making mistakes and I should follow the step. So then it- there was one point where you told us that the name should be, the project name should be something different,
Different.
and
Yes. Yeah.
I was taking a different one. So when I went to the debugging session, then it was clear, and it was resolved. The problem was resolved.
Okay. Got it. Thank you, sir.
So
And
debugging sessions are definitely very helpful.
got it, got it. Thank you so much for that. And so, what do you think about as part of a trainer? Is me obviously like did you enjoy the way that I'm teaching, like way the sessions has been carried out, like not making you guys bored or maybe sleeping? So, what do you think? Like, is there anything else that you need that I need to improvise as part of my
No,
teaching
it was
experience?
not boring.
Okay,
Sarath, it was
perfect.
not boring because we were continuously engaged. We were doing the things. You were
Exactly,
telling us, and we were doing the things. So it was
exactly,
not boring, and it was quite. See, during those 4 hours, we were constantly. I was constantly sitting there and trying to pick up each and everything which was being told.
exactly.
So no one can say that the sessions were boring. Yeah,
Okay, okay. Thank you
they
so
were
much. I
quite
mean,
interesting one.
got it. So, I mean, so you're trying to say like we've been completely engaged for that 4 hours session that we are sitting. So, thank you so much for adding that. And let's say if someone else in your network, or maybe the
Yeah.
friends, or maybe professionals who are looking forward for the MLOps, do you think it's a best course that you could able to recommend for your for your friends and network?
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Okay.
of course.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
I
Yeah.
have number of contacts in LinkedIn, and I'll
Okay.
definitely
Sure.
forward it to my contacts, and
Sure, sir. Sure.
let
That's
them
up to
know
you,
that what
basically.
are the things, what are the
Yeah.
features in the course. Yeah.
Exactly. Yes. And one final question that I would like to ask. Okay, so do you think is there anything that you would like to say that some improvements that I could able to do that really adds more productivity for the participants? Because you have a quite good experience in your academy, so just trying to understand. So you have anything that you want to suggest us that I could able to improve us further in our program? Yeah. I mean,
No, I don't think that there is any suggestion required, because
okay.
everything was so well organized and everything was moving in a flow that I don't think that there's any need of. See, I'm having an experience of 30 years of teaching
Got it.
students, so I
Got it.
know how to teach the students and how to have these students, and in a flow, everything is going in a flow, and students are just concentrating on what is being taught there.
Got
Okay,
it,
so
sir.
it was wonderful. It was wonderful.
Thank you so much. I guess to this point, almost like the questions that I would like to ask, it's been ended. Thank you so much for your patience and answering this. Maybe right now, let me just quickly stop my